let's talk real quick about the weird blue elephant in the room that is Huche. There are so many things wrong with Epic 7 monetization right now. Hey Rastafari, it's good to see you, buddy. This is a big scam coming on the heels of a lot of really big banners. Yeah, we'll go over that in a minute. Sure. So, there are some things in Huche's shop that are okay to buy, but it is all entirely skippable, right? This is something that a lot of people don't wrap their brains around. Is everything in the Huche shop just accelerates your account a little bit. There's nothing in here that's a must buy. Molagora, you get like 5 of these a week. So if you don't buy these 2 Molagora, you're out 3 days. It's not that big of a deal. Now Molagora is really important and it is a limited resource. It's not a farmable resource, so it is important to people, but don't feel like if you have 1,000 Sky Stones, you gotta buy this or you're somehow falling behind. You get 5 of these a week. Mystic Metals for 200 Sky Stones. So this is what, 200 divided by 3. This is about 66 spins of the shop. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the average is 400 Sky Stones to 1 Mystic Metal is about the average when you refresh the shop. So this is better than the average. This is like twice as good as the average for refreshing the shop, but you also are not getting shots at getting normal bookmarks when you refresh the shop. And you will get a lot of normal bookmarks refreshing 200 Sky Stones, right? At least a couple, I would hope. 10, maybe 15, unless you're unlucky. So this is a good buy, but again, this is this is a week of Guild Wars to get 200 Mystics. A week to week and a half of Guild Wars to get 200 Mystics. So if you don't buy this, you're only losing a week and a half of gameplay. It's not that big of a deal. If you've got the Sky Stones, you buy it, but it's not that important. So if you don't have 800 Sky Stones, or you're really worried about saving your Sky Stones to do summons on the double limited units that are heading our way, and if you don't think it's a double limited unit, then you're really huffing the good stuff. It's a double limited unit. So you gotta decide if you want to use those Sky Stones on the double limiteds, or if you want to buy this. This is a great way to get your 55th Elson for 1,200 Sky Stones. If you're lucky, if you're really, really lucky, you might get ML Leo. If you buy this, you are a big spender, you're swimming in Sky Stones, and you just really, really don't mind gambling a bit, because this is not a good or safe buy. Same with this. This is a 30% chance to get a 5-star. That sounds good until you realize that's a 70% chance to get Shadow Rose or Green Leo. Hell, not Shadow Rose, she's an ML. To just get regular Rose or Leo. This will go wrong 70% of the time. And 30% that it goes right, you just really hope it's not the ML, you really hope it's the 5-star you already have. This could be a 5-star, and you could wind up getting Ray. You could get Teiyu. There's so many landmines. It's a 30% chance for a 50% chance that you get something decent or usable, and that's if you don't have anybody. TDR rate imprint sounds good to me. Okay, sure. So we've got something that saves you 2 days, something that saves you a week to a week and a half, something that probably steals your Sky Stones, and a lot of them at that, 2,400 Sky Stones, and gives you 2 things that you will probably just transmit, because yuck. And now we've got the random level 85 equipment. Let's go ahead and look at these, right? It's 1,100 Sky Stones. For 1,100 Sky Stones, it better be perfect. And I mean, no landmine stats, no 2 speeds, No, everything's perfect except for the flat health. It needs to be perfect for this kind of worth, because you're gonna get this, and it's gonna roll right into that land. I get this piece right here, and it's gonna. Well, I mean, not the say it was an ER main, right? I get this. You know, every single roll I get is gonna be like 4s into flat attack, or 4s into attack. So you can look at this, but don't even look at this if you don't have the Sky Stones to spend on it. Ooh, 34 health, speed, defense, attack, effectiveness, 4 stat. Looks good on paper, but these are 4 stats that don't do anything good together. It's a unity set too. I'm gonna buy this to speed. You gonna spend $1,100 to speed check something? 1,100 Sky Stones? Hell no. This is health set and garbage, so we ain't getting that. I'm literally just looking across the bottom at the equipment scores, and if I don't see a 30, I'm just hitting go next. Effectiveness, hit set, crit set, forget about it. Ooh, a rage HP main. Let's go. 29 maybe, nope. Flat health boots. I don't want nice, I want perfect. I don't care if it was nice. I want perfect. Nope, nope, nope. Look at this one. 20 gear score. Okay, you know, if this wasn't an HP set, I still wouldn't buy it because it would roll all into effect resistance. Even if you are starved for gear. 1,100 Sky Stones spent refreshing Wyvern runs will probably give you as much good gear. At least the same number of chances, right? And other things too. You'll get reforged mats and gold and drops. Bookmarks. They'll all roll into effectiveness. Don't tell me that helm's good. When I do this, what I am looking for is nothing. I get an amazing sense of relief when I don't see something that makes me think about spending an entire week's worth of arena resources on it. And that's if you can push legend. As soon as I saw flat defense, I dipped out. A couple of 29s on an attack set and an injury set. Hey, Coven, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Nope, flat health, forget that. Effectiveness and ER on a pen piece. Nice. Just 2 more, guys. We're almost out of the woods. One more. Hell yeah, nothing worth buying. Saving that 1,100. For real. Only buy something if it's dead solid perfect and it's really, really good set for you. Dead solid perfect stats, but it's on a revenge set. Unless your name is Evandariel, you don't buy that stuff. You're a slow player and a Banshee gamer, you want to find something that fits that style. If you see something like, wow, even if this rolls bad, I'm going to be able to use this and I know what unit I'm going to use it on, then maybe it's worth the 1,100. But I think I have bought this before, but I bought it when it was like a 35 equipment score start and it was all DPS stats on a destruction piece, and I still use that piece to this day. But that's rare, man. That's real rare. So, that covers that. These over-monetized pieces of shit, on principle, you should not buy these. they have set such a ridiculously high price point and made this the only place to get them. It really infuriates me. You're buying this with a chance to reset a piece that rolled badly in the hopes that it doesn't roll badly again. Now, I will admit, I bought one of these once because I had the worst World Cup ring on the server. And you may be thinking, yeah, no, Wulf, there's no way your World Cup ring was worse than... Yes, it was. It was substantially worse than yours. Every single person that told me their World Cup ring was worse than my World Cup ring, I showed them my World Cup ring, and they just went, dear God. So I reset it. I spent the friggin' 1,000+ sky stones to get it, and it rolled pretty good this time. I still have it on a PvE unit, but at least it doesn't sit there looking like hot garbage anymore. Now, I did feel some temptation to re-roll this because the HP wasn't really wanted, but this is good enough. Now, something else you want to realize, even if you're thinking, you know, let me find one. Like, wow, this piece was absolute perfect when it started, and I know I can roll it better. I know I can get 25 speed on it this time if I just buy that reset gem. Be aware that if you've modified a stat, you can't use reset gems on it, like at all, ever. So, probably the worst case scenario would be some poor bastard buys that 1800 Skystone reset gem, and then they go to reset their ring or neck, and they can't find it on the list, and they ask their friends why they can't find it, and that's when they find out if you modded it, you can't reset it at all. So, if you are considering this, and I'll recommend against it, but I won't try to talk you out of it because I did it myself. I bought it myself for that World Cup ring. I had my reasons, and I had the Sky Stones to do it. But I spend, so that was okay with me. If you, before you go spending your hard-earned Sky Stones on this overpriced crap, be aware you can't do it to modded pieces, and really consider how will I feel about this game if it rolls exactly the same or even worse. And if you're okay with that, if you're okay with the gamble, go for it. Also, we know this one, at least, the 1600 SOB, is going to be in Ancient Inheritance. We've seen it in the release info. I would assume this one will be there too, either as part of a boss drop or maybe in the guild chest on floor 3, so they're at least giving us access to it, right? Yeah, surely. Surely it'll be there. Reforge Mat Selection Chest. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. I mean, if you click this and this, then you're crazy. Don't buy this. I'm for real. Don't buy this. I'm farming Rift, and I'm legit so out of Reforge Mats farming Rift, and I've got 30,000 Sky Stones, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody else should buy this. It's a terrible value. I just wanted to show you what not to do, and that's what you should never do, because I'm not joking. This ain't worth it, man. 600 Sky Stones, go farm Wyvern. 600 Sky Stones, go spam some expeditions. You will probably get the Reforge Mats you need. I legit have a piece that I need to reforge, and I'm out of I'm out of Reforge Mats, so I bought it because I need it. Don't do this. Don't do what I did there. And artifact charms, that's not a bad price for a greater charm. If you have got a lot of artifacts that need leveled and you're behind on it, it's not a terrible buy, but really, you should be getting plenty of artifact charms by doing things like this and getting these. And with these, you go to here and you scroll down to here and you buy these and you're okay. If you're struggling leveling artifacts, you're probably maybe not being the biggest Chad in your guild with your donations, and you're probably also not focusing as much on Labyrinth as you need to. So maybe step that up a little bit. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 100. I mean, I used to buy those purple artifact charms just to do this. Just to get all these plus 30s. And it's nice, because I don't have to worry about leveling artifacts anymore, because I've got almost all of them leveled. But the lion's share of those came from these, which come from Guild Wars. Yeah, we all got scammed on candlesticks, for sure, for sure. So, this one's up to you, right? This is not a bad deal, but again, it's stuff you can get in-game. If you don't have the Skystones for it, all this is doing is letting you upgrade artifacts that you could just farm guild stuff by doing donations and doing guild stuff, and you'll be able to get the same amount of artifact boosting without spending Skystones. All of this is about spending Skystones to cut corners and cut down time. The Huche's Lucky Chest is one that, if you have the money, I do kind of recommend it. Because Huche's Lucky Chest, where is it we can see it? We click this, and you click Details, and click Huche's Lucky Chest. This is all the stuff that's in it, and your percent chance to get it. And every single thing in this chest is worth 100 Skystones, with the exception of maybe the Powder of Knowledge, though I think that's pretty good. And maybe the Rare Catalyst, 2 Rare Catalysts, because you can get those farming expedition pretty readily and with AP. But I think if you've got the 500 Skystones, you just do this. Hey, look at that, 50 Mystics for 100 Skystones instead of 50 Mystics for 200 Skystones. So double value, right? That was pretty good. Hit it again. 3 Leafs for 100k 100 Skystones. 100 Skystones is worth roughly 120 Leafs, I think. I'm sorry, sorry, 3 Leafs is worth roughly 120 Skystones, so still in the black. More Leafs, I'm fine with that. That's the one I didn't want. Oh, I got a unit. Is it a 5-star? Ah, it's a Dominial. Oh well. I guess that wasn't worth either. If you spend 100 Skystones to get a rune selector chest, this doesn't say greater rune. This doesn't say epic rune. This says rune. This is the small ones. To get 20 regular runes. Oh my god. You will get way more than 20 runes farming the level 1 rune, especially during buff events. All the rest of these rotate. The only things that I ever buy from the rotating one are the Mystic Summons, because I like summoning on Mystics, and the Molagora because I'm hurting, but again, I am only buying these because I'm swimming in Skystones. I don't mind spending a bit, and I've got units to level and upgrade, and you guys like it when I pull new 5-stars, so I'm doing that. So there you go. That's my advice for Huche Shop. Take it or leave it. Long story short, too long didn't read, is Huche is all about buying things that let you cut corners in Epic 7. Nothing he sells won't come to you naturally if you just wait 1 to 2 weeks. Literally 1 to 2 weeks. That's all he does, is give you a 1 to 2 week boost on your advancement in the game. Not worth spending the last of your Skystones on, especially with 2 limited units right around the corner. So, hope that helps you guys out.